Hello everybody, Big Planes here. Now before I dive too deep into this video, I want to give a shout out to my patrons over on Patreon. So thank you to everybody over on Patreon who helps to support this channel, and you're one of the reasons why I can build these airplanes in the first place. So I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to go help support the channel over on Patreon. So yeah, let's talk about the plane here. Now, some really exciting progress has been made today, and I did finally get in a couple of Bricklink orders that were able to complete some parts. So let's just start straight away with the most obvious thing that you probably are looking at, which is the interior lighting. Now, I've been talking forever now about maybe adding, or before I even built this plane, about adding interior lights inside of it. I never did because what are you going to do, right? You might be able to add upper lighting in the bins, but for this plane, since it actually has a very interesting interior, it has meeting rooms, private suites, all sorts of stuff inside of it, I'm actually going to go full stop on this, and it's really going to do a lot for the interior. So this is what I have so far. I finally got these brick stuff lamps. They were not cheap, but I think they're going to look very, very nice. Now, right now, they're just sort of temporarily placed. I did, with the litany of wires, there's all kinds of wires just hanging around here, and I finally did get all 4 battery packs in there. You can see that there are 4 battery packs on this plane, so quite a few. But I got them hooked up for this section, and they're all the cables have been run under the floors, so that's why you can't see them. And yeah, this has been pretty exciting for me. And right now, it's just still sort of in the sort of laying out phase. I put these red plates up to sort of signify where the wall's going to be. Those will not be red when I'm actually building the plane or once I put the interior in, but I just need to know where I have to wire the lamps, because even though the interior is one of the later things I do, the wiring I do earlier. So I had to sort of know ahead of time. And I'll sort of explain to you what the general layout here is. This is obviously, or may not obviously be, but this is the conference room, the main sort of war room, if you will, in the sky. And over on the back wall there is a couch. So right here, so my hand's blocking it, right here, there's a couch, which is pretty cool. And there's a lamp on each side. And another thing to note with these lamps is that they will not be sitting on the floor like this. They will actually be elevated up on a table stand. So just keep that in mind. And almost everything you see here on the inside will not be what you see on the final plane. It will be all tiled in either tan or blue or whatever it is for the floor. I will have the correct color walls up. I will have a meeting table. I'll have very nice chairs, doors, everything. So yeah, that's what this is. Out here, this is, I believe, the senior staff room right here. This is, I think, the storage closet. And then this right here is the staircase that goes to the upper deck. So over here, there will be another couch right here. It'll be right here. And obviously, this is the end of one segment. There will be another segment, the nose segment right here, and the couch will continue. But that's what I've done so far. From my research, I did not notice any more lamps past the meeting room, so everything back here won't have any lamps. So I guess I'll have to figure out another way to light that area. I'll probably add even more lights so you can actually see this thing at night when it's all lit up. But that's pretty cool. So that's what we have going on here. Again, this is pretty temporary. I'm not going to do the interior immediately. I just wanted to get all the lights and wiring in before I closed everything up and moved on to the nose. Now, some other smaller stuff on the wing is I was finally able to hide the cables pretty well going to the engines. You can still kind of see them like right here and sort of back there a little. But other than that, the cables are hidden pretty well under each engine. So that's really nice. And the wing tips are finally done. You can see here that this one has its light. These are hooked up to a different battery pack. And I was able to finally get all our slopes in here, and this is pretty good. I think it looks pretty good compared to the last one. And I was also able to get the flapper on in, and it's not a functioning flapper on, so sorry about that. That has to do with stability. I can't have a functioning flapper on. However, it is in there now, and I was also able to get the flap tracks installed. So it might be kind of hard for you to see this, but those are in, and I think it looks really cool actually, especially when you look down at it from this angle, because you can see straight through the flaps. You can see the flap tracks under there, and you can actually see through the spoilers too, just like on the real plane. So I think this is actually really realistic. These flaps look absolutely fantastic. I'm really happy with how they came out. Now, I want to know what you think about them. So, of course, leave your thoughts in the comments below. But yeah, I think it looks great. And the flap tracks went on there nicely. They're a slightly different design from what I was using previously, but I think they turned out looking pretty well. So out over here in the front, I'm sort of still fiddling with stuff. You can see I had a couple more of these lamps that were just hooked up to the system because I have one battery pack that's going to power all the lamps. I'm not sure yet if I want to have two battery packs because it's a lot of lamps. As you can see here, these are all the lamps that have not been hooked up. So yeah, this plane's going to have a lot of lamps. Yeah, I ordered 10 of them, and 3 of them are installed. The rest to go in the nose. I believe there is another one up here, 2 in the main office, and then 2 in the nose, and then there's like 1 extra lamp I'll have. But yeah, that's pretty much all for now. Hopefully, we can start making some really good progress on the nose here. I'm going to start building my way forward, and I want to get this plane on its landing gear completely as soon as we can. I'm going to try to work my way towards the nose gear as the next step. I've already ordered the parts, and they are on the way, so hopefully I'll have another update for you guys coming out pretty soon here, but I just wanted to give you a brief update, not a lot of physical progress, but a lot of really kind of neat progress that I thought you guys would enjoy. So that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and bye for now.